Hey detoxers! So today we're going to talk about, is it safe to use your phone inside your car? We'll get to that in just a minute, but for those of you who follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you saw this lovely shirt that my husband bought me. So I wanted to wear it for today's video because it goes perfectly in alignment with what we're talking about. I have been wearing this everywhere. It's a little embarrassing, but I just love this sweatshirt because it puts across the message that I'm really finding is so important to get across to as many people as possible. So I've been wearing it proudly when I go run errands and when I go places and people ask me what it's about, and I'll tell them about my YouTube channel because I want to spread this word as fast as humanly possible. So I'm so excited to be wearing the sweatshirt everywhere. So that being said, today we're going to talk about cell phone safety inside the car. Now, I am one that is so guilty of this, and I'm pledging to you guys that I'm going to make this change along with you guys at home. So why is it not safe to use your phone in your car? Well, for starters, for every bar that's missing in terms of your reception on your phone, so you see those reception bars on your phone, for every bar that is missing, you exponentially increase the amount of radiation that your phone gives off by a couple hundred times. I'll link below to an article that explains this, but it was shocking to me to hear this. I had no idea that when you have less service, your phone needs to work harder. Therefore, you have a greater exposure to your body. So when you're in the car, you may for 1 minute be in an area of high reception, but then you may be driving into an area of very low reception, and you can go from having medium exposure to an incredibly high exposure without even realizing it. So that's the first reason why using your phone in your car is not a great idea. Another reason is your car is basically like a metal box, right? You're surrounded by metal, and yes, you have your glass windows on all sides of you, but the primary frame of the car is metal. And what we know about magnetic frequencies and radio frequencies is they bounce around and don't transmit through metal as easily. So what happens is you use your phone in your car, whether it be to send a text message or to receive a phone call or to scan the internet, and these waves, some of them exit through where the windows are, but the majority of them end up bouncing around and become more concentrated. That goes for cars, that goes for buses. I live in San Francisco Bay Area, so that goes for BART trains, goes for any of these vehicles or metal places you can be in, including elevators, you name it. So anytime you're in a metal surround, you can increase your exposure exponentially when you use your cell phones in those situations. The last reason why it's not necessarily safe to use your cell phone in your car is because as you move from place to place, as you're driving and moving, your phone is constantly trying to connect to the nearest antenna. So as you move away from one antenna, you have to switch. Your cell phone will automatically do this. It'll switch from one antenna to another antenna to continue and keep your signal up. So as you're driving, your calls don't drop. Now, as your phone connects to new antennas, it also increases the electromagnetic frequency and the radio frequencies that are produced by your phone. So if you think about it, as you're driving, your phone's constantly trying to connect to the newest antenna. And as it does that, it builds the radio frequencies and it bounces around your moving vehicle. And on top of that, your signal is going from strong to weak, and you have this accumulation of radio frequencies bouncing around this metal, basically this metal box that you're in. So that being said, I am making the commitment to myself and to my son and to all of you guys that I am going to start to use my cell phone on on airplane mode while I'm driving. Now, let me kind of sidestep for just a minute. I know some of you are going to ask, and I can predict this question already. Well, what if I'm waiting for an emergency phone call, or what if I really, need to speak to somebody and it's an emergency situation? Then what you do is you turn the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth off, but you leave the cell phone signal on. And you can do this very easily on your cell phone. You can choose which signals you want to be on and which signals you want to be off. That way, at least you cut down on Wi-Fi radiation and Bluetooth radiation when you're not using them. Now, I'm making this commitment to you guys. This is going to be really hard for me. I'm making this commitment to you guys and to my son and to my husband that I am going to make this change. I ask of you, if you decide to commit right along with us, that you go ahead and share this video, subscribe to this channel, and I look forward to seeing who commits to this, because I will be right there along with you. And if you have challenges with this, if you have questions with it, feel free to comment below, because I engage with everyone. I want to hear the positives and how easy it is, or if you have any challenges, I want to hear those too, because maybe as a community we can all help each other to make this shift in our life and to make it easier. And look forward to hearing from you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.